What's up, everybody? My name is Erin, and welcome to the Mad Maker Studio, and welcome back to the perhaps final installment of Hatoful Boyfriend. We've completed all of our main birdie routes. I did a little bit of grinding off screen to get the characters who had multiple endings out of the way. So now I think we are ready to dive into the secret bird route, and for that we need to start a new game. Welcome to St. Pigeonations. Please enter your name. Airy. Sky. Yes. You can take this chance to fulfill a promise from long ago, or you can live a normal school life this semester. Which do you choose? Fulfill the promise. Is there anything you desire? I can grant whatever you wish. Tell me. A strange bird once said that. Who was that bird talking to? Oh my gosh, I've got chills. St. Pigeonations, a school blessed with extensive curricula and facilities. It's already been a year since I ended my ordinary life and walked through these gates. I should probably say, this school is known for one thing in particular. This school is Japan's, no, the world's greatest gathering place for gifted birds. Birds who want to study the arts, the sciences, even sports, all come to St. Pigeonations. The teaching staff and student body are both made up of a diverse blend of birds of different backgrounds and species. I'm often asked why I chose to come here, despite not being a bird. It's a long story. Ha! Not every day I see you rushing along like this. Ryota! Usually you'd have been ready for an hour by now, Airy. It's been a little while, so I need to get reacquainted with every birdie's voice. Overslept. This rock dove is named Kawada Ryota. We've been friends since he was barely hatched. He can be a little mischievous, but he's the responsible and kind. Breakfast was a little hard to catch today. I can't relax without red meat inside. Living as a hunter-gatherer sounds tough. I'd be happy to make you breakfast, you know. I might take you up on that offer when starvation looms. Thanks, Ryota. Oh, the bell already? Come on, we need to hurry to class. Okay, everything seems to be progressing normally so far. Jeepers! No good being late on the first day. And so Ryota pulled me along into the school. Today is the start of a new semester. I wonder what lies in store. It was all I could do to adjust to the atmosphere last year. Better make up for all that lost fun. Hatoful Boyfriend first term. I think we're in 2-3. Old faces, new faces, a strange thrill fills my heart as I look around at the assembled birds. I hope we all get along. Here's to the formation of many happy memories. Oh, the teacher's here. Good morning, everybody. I'm Nanaki Kazuaki. I seem to be your teacher this year. I specialize in math and physics, and also some other things. Sir, wake up! It's homeroom! He sleeps with his eyes open? This quail's Nanaki Kazuaki. He's a famously soporific math professor. I'd heard the rumors, but I hadn't expected him to fall asleep just like that. Apparently he's well known as a mathematician. Just goes to show, great minds come in all forms. Ah, I'm sorry. Isn't it a little warm in here? Which reminds me, we have a transfer student. Please introduce yourself, Shirogane. What is the point? I have no wish to speak with commoners. Do not think I'm here because I wish to be. Oh well, I guess that's that. Hey! That's no good! But he doesn't want to introduce himself. But we can't just let him break the rules like that, sir. The system will collapse and we'll all turn into kulaks and dissenters. Well, when you put it like that, could you at least say your name, Shirogane? Ugh. Shirogane Lebel Sakuya. It seems this fantail is Shirogane Sakuya. His feathers would make any birdie proud. He's pretty stuck up, but then transferring is never easy. I hope we can be friends. Sakuya sits down, glaring daggers at Ryota and me. I think this little bird is telling me there's going to be trouble down the line. Lunch already? Today is slipping by so quickly. That reminds me, I've had these books out from the library all summer. I'll return them now. Where is everyone? Aside from the receptionist, there's hardly anybody here. Huh? Is someone looking at me? Probably just my imagination. Or not. A mourning dove stands in a dark corner, staring in my direction. Mourning doves aren't very common in Japan, but apparently they're everywhere in America. Did you want something from me? He looked away. Not really. I'm pretty sure it was him who I felt looking at me. There's no one else here. Are you sure? Yes. I don't want anything with you. It's the things you're carrying that I'm interested in. He glances at the desk as if to say, hurry up and return them already. Oh, sorry. They were a little too dense and I never finished them. Were you waiting for them all summer? He silently returns his gaze to his book. Maybe he's in a bad mood? I'm Sky Airy, a sophomore. What about you? You're... Nigeki. Fujishiro Nigeki. Freshman. Fujishiro Nageki, huh? Mourning doves are pretty rare in Japan. Maybe it's just his voice, but he seems kind of sad. Leave me alone. He's reading his book again. Okay, sorry to bother you. I keep meeting depressing people today. Now that I have that out of the way, I think I'll head back to class. Wait, isn't that... You should have been instructed not to approach me in school. Come on, Sakuya. What kind of thing is that to say to your own brother, after all these years?
My brother? You must be joking. You've never once been a brother to me. Please, don't try to talk to me again. I've no time for half-breeds. I'll be going now.
Hey, wait just a... I guess even if we're in the same school now, what's done is done. I hadn't meant to eavesdrop, but I think I just overheard something juicy. The ever-popular trendsetter and ladies' man Sakazaki Yuya is Sakuya's brother? I wonder what the story behind that is. Hey! You heard that whole thing, right? Are you a friend of Sakuya's? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to listen in on you. No sweat. I try to stay sexy and suave in front of all you little ladies, but that there wasn't too cool. This fantail pigeon is Sakazaki Yuya, an upperclassman. I've never talked to him before, but he's famous, or infamous, throughout the school. Every birdie knows of him. You're Eri, right? How did you... I know everybody here. Besides, you're the only human. A single poppy in a field of rye. Did you say you was a friend of Sakuya's? Not exactly. We had a rather ballistic introduction this morning. We're in the same class, that's all. I never thought that stuck-up aristocrat wannabe was your brother. Aristocrat wannabe? He is an aristocrat, actually. The genuine article in the flesh. He is? He's a bit of a pain, so good luck, mon ami. Adieu. He really is a noble bird. I've never heard anything like that about Yuya, though. Probably a twisty business. That's all for today. Stay safe, everyone. Yay! Huh? Sir, where's Ryota? He said he was going to the infirmary. Maybe you should go and see if he's still there. Now that I think about it, Ryota always did have a weak stomach. I should go to the infirmary just to make sure he's okay. Excuse me. No birdies here? There's no one sleeping behind the curtains, and the doctor isn't here either. My hunter-gatherer instincts feel no presence. There's no birdie here. Ryota? No reply. The infirmary is empty. Weird. Did he go home already? I feel a little nervous poking around the empty room. Now that I think of it, I haven't been in here much before. Unlike Ryota, I'm perfectly healthy. Whoa, they've got all kinds of drugs in here. Ethylpar, Trifay, luciobenzene. What do these even do?
Care to find out?
Doctor!
I'll feed you all sorts of things if you want him.
No, thank you. This partridge is Iwamine Shu, the school doctor. He's rather creepy in person and has a bad reputation among the student body. Everybody knows that even just talking to him can bring you down with asparagus, psittacosis, or even worse things. And I've never even heard him come in the door. Ninja doctor.
You don't look like you have a good reason to be in here. Did you need something?
I heard Ryota Kawara from 2-3 was supposed to be here.
Him? He's already gone.
Oh. Why didn't he come to find me before going home? Sorry to bother you. I'll be going now. Ah, finally out of that den of evil. Rhoda's already gone home. What do I do now? Oh. I never got around to joining a club last year. Maybe I'll go take a look at some of my options. I think there are clubs for baseball, soccer, track, kendo, migration, birdwatching. Wasn't there another one? Anyway, I'll start with the track team. I ran in middle school, and it's always funny watching the birds hop around. I think their club room is on the ground floor, off to the side. A white dove is having a tantrum outside.
Coo, coo! This is no pudding for a man! Coo! Oko-san rejects it. It is a lie, a vicious falsification.
He's dancing around on a squished pudding. Hey, that's not very nice to the pudding. This is Oko-san. He doesn't really look it, but supposedly he's a fantail pigeon, I think? Either way, he's hyper.
Coo! Oko-san has suffered a deception most vile, a wretched betrayal.
Betrayal?
Coo! Oko-san instructed that pudding be provided for new members. Coo, but this is no pudding. Ousted, scorned, betrayed, dragged into the street and shot by those he trusted most.
It's squished and filthy, but the thing under his feet looks like a normal store-bought pudding. What's wrong with it?
Coo, coo, spare the jest, young lady.
Oko-san used wing attack. It's super effective.
Coo, they'll rue the day they crossed Oko-san. He'll have them flayed, hanged, shot at dawn, he will. Coo, Oko-san must now train to achieve true pudding. Farewell.
And he's gone. He's a good runner, but what does pudding have to do with the track team? And so ended the first day of my second semester at St. Pigeonations. I think we want to choose the class council today. As you all know, this school doesn't require you to join in a club. If you want to, you can, but if you don't, then you're free to go home after school.
Coo, Oko-san has time only for the track team.
That's good. What about you, Shirogane?
A foolish question. I already hold a position here.
Oh, that's right. You became student president when you were admitted. Nepotism ho! Don't we get to vote?
Just coming to school is enough for me.
You have to take care of your mother on your own and all. I wonder what I should do. Join the... Okay, everything seems pretty normal. I guess I just need to keep playing like a normal game. So... I don't know, let's do the library stuff. I haven't spent too much time there. That's everyone, isn't it? Have fun! Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend... Let's just go down the list. Mr. Nanaki dozed off as usual, but class was somehow good anyway. I feel smarter already. Area leveled up, wisdom increased by 5. I'm on receptionist duty today. Better hurry. Boring as usual. The library here doesn't seem very popular. Not enough books? It's on the 5th floor though, so at least the view is nice. Sitting here twiddling my thumbs is bad for me. I wish someone would come ask me something. There's nobody here. I wonder if it would be okay to close early. I wish I could just spread my wings and fly away.
Planning to jump off the building? The window there is rather good for that, Miss Receptionist.
Nageki, when did you?
I've been here all along.
I never noticed. He's almost as bad as the doctor.
You're thinking I have no presence, right? It's okay. I already know that.
You certainly seem to like this place.
Yes. Is that a problem?
Let's tell him to go outside. He looks angry. I think I just tripped a landmine.
It's too sunny.
Huh?
I don't like the sun.
Nageki takes a book off the shelf and disappears between the stacks. Did I offend him? Sitting at home is so relaxing. Oh, tomorrow is the class hike. Did I prepare anything? We won't be going far, so I don't have to. Well, health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. Today is the hike. We've stopped for a break on a hillside. Who should I talk to? Talk to Oko-san. I wonder where Oko-san went. I haven't seen him since we stopped here.
Cuckoo! It's not here! The pudding is not here!
Ah. It's missing? Did you bring it to eat for lunch?
Coo! No! Oko-san believed that wonderful pudding could be found on hikes.
Is there a kind of pudding that lives in the mountains?
Coo! Oko-san will now search elsewhere for the pudding.
And he's gone. What kind of pudding is he looking for anyway? Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend. Go to music class. Today's a music history lesson. So much thinking outside the box, I feel like I'm going to fly off the handle. But this is what Mozart is all about, I guess. I wonder what those wigs felt like. They look like they're wearing ptarmigans on their heads.
Do you seek to mock the great master's low-born Philistine?
Airy leveled up, charisma increased by 5. I imagine you're all well aware, but Sports Festival is right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do. Sports Festival season already?
If it were in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural festival, so it's always been in May.
What are you going to do, Ryota?
I haven't decided, but probably a three-legged race. Somebody has to.
Coo! Oko-san will handle the marathon, indeed he will.
You do have a lot of stamina, Oko-san. What about you, Sakuya?
You can't possibly be expecting me to run in some race, can you?
It is a sports festival. Is there an event that doesn't involve running? How about being a cheerleader?
The general, in other words, very well, leave it to me.
I don't think that's... Also, the first aid team is always short-handed, so I'm sure they could use help if anybody still can't decide. That's all for today. Ryota's doing the three-legged race, Oko-san's running the marathon, and Saki is a cheerleader. Yuya might be running the first aid tent. What should I do? I'll have to think about it. Today's the sports festival. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? Go to the... Let's do the first aid tent. Salutations, did you come to gaze into my eyes, mon ami? I heard the first aid team was short-handed. Salutations? Alas, spurned for the sake of medicine, I must work harder to prove my love. Anyway, happy to have you. As you can see, we have plenty of work to do. Ah, the obstacle course does always hurt a lot of birds. Why use a game designed for humans? Beyond me, mon ami. I suppose it's tradition. Where's the doctor? Shouldn't he be here too? Over there. He's resting in the shade of the tree, some distance away. It looks like he's taking notes on the performance of the birds on the racetrack. What's he doing over there? He doesn't want to ruin his girlish complexion working in the heat. He does the same thing every year. Is he taking notes on something? A lot of the birds graduating from the school get scouted by pro sports teams, so maybe he's checking up on the promising ones? Uh-oh, they've started. We'll be busy soon. Get ready, mon ami. Yes, sir. And so I spent the sports festival patching up damaged doves with Yuya. I learned some first aid from him, so it was time well spent, I think. The first barrier for all students who make it this far, the midterm exam. We're getting them back today. I don't think I did too well. Ska! Yes. You worked hard, keep going like that, and you'll do just fine. One day you could surpass me. I'd love to see that. I guess I did pretty well after all. And Mr. Nanaki seems happy with me too. Ooh. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I've had this dream a lot recently. I can see a little house on the other side of the fence. I wonder who lives there. I don't think it's anyone I know. Ryota is next to me, and my parents are here too. We're all together again, but... Mom? Dad? Hey! Wake up! Please! Whoa! Oh my gosh. Did Ryota used to be a human? Are they turning people into birds? With the festival and the midterm over, there's nothing to look forward to but summer heat. Stuff smell kind of funny when it gets humid like this. Huh? There's a bunch of birds in front of the staff room. What are they doing? Oh, there's Yuya. Yuya, what's going on? Salutations, Eri. Brian won his 7th Pulitzer. He gestures at a news clipping on the staff room pin board. It says Brian, the first intelligent pigeon, crowned again. Brian? Don't tell me you don't know who he is. I think I've heard the name, but... He's the world's most famous blogger. He began when birds were barely intelligent. He's a very skilled and insightful writer. He was the one who suggested that the Dove Olympics be called the Pidgey Olympics. He's extremely influential. The name was adopted right away. Why don't you look him up right now, mon ami? Try googling Brian Pigeon. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh, lunch is nearly over. Adieu, Eri. Today's a good day. I feel like I'm shining. I wonder what I should do during break. Go to the... Let's go to the infirmary.
You again? Are you ill?
Not exactly.
Then why are you here?
I came here to... hear your voice. I'm just picking options randomly now. So I don't think I can mess up at this point. It seems to be progressing the backstory a little bit each day, like at the end of the day when I get those title cards. I wanted to hear your voice.
My voice?
Yes, you sound like Snufkin.
And? Don't tell me you came here just for that.
Would it be bad if I did?
You're even stranger than I had thought. I'm fascinated. How I'd love to experiment on you. Sadly, I am busy at present. Please go elsewhere.
Okay. I got kicked out. I guess being told I'm interesting is a step in the right direction, or is it? Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend gym class. Today is calisthenics. Ryota, you're in high school and you still can't do a chin-up?
Don't look at me like that. You're making me feel like a failure.
Area leveled up, vitality increased by 5. Today is Tanabata. There's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year too. I think I'll go make a wish. Wow, there's lots here already. Any birdie I know? Can you hear the song of the stars above? May they send you happiness, mon ami. Yuya.
Oko-san!
Morning conference on the 10th. Leave 30 minutes early. Nanaki.
Just who will be granting my wish and how? Iwamine Shu.
What should I wish for? I don't know. Well, I haven't conquered the world by force in a while. I wish to crush all opposition that rises before me and rule the world with an iron fist. Oh, hello. Is that you, Sky? Mr. Nanaki. You should be careful out this late. It could be dangerous for a girl, you know. I was about to head home. Would you like me to walk you to your place? Yes, please. Yes, please. All right. Mr. Nanaki demonstrated some extreme sleeping on the way home, but we arrived eventually. Your house is very rustic, Sky. I like it this way. It's wonderful to have a place to come back to, isn't it? Wonderful indeed. He looks a little sad. Sir? See you tomorrow. Don't forget your homework. And so he left, a somewhat hollow-sounding farewell echoing behind him. Or was it just my imagination? Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend music class. I've been placed in charge of the timpani today. Last time it was the gong. What am I supposed to be, the musical gorilla? Area leveled up, charisma increased by 5. We get our finals back today. I'm not sure I did too well. Sky! Sir? Well done. You've gotten even better. Keep up the good work. Yes, sir. Success. That dream again. Yoda, my parents, and me at a stranger's house. The strange bird who comes to me is a magician. He says he'll grant any wish that Ryota and I make. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. But one day. Today's the last day. It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seemed long and sometimes it seemed short, but either way, it's summer now. I need to check all the assigned books before I go home. There will be a lot of students coming in to borrow their summer reading pretty soon. Today is a closing ceremony, so there are even fewer birds in here than usual. Am I the only one? Well, that just makes my job easier. But I'm probably not alone. I've seen this situation before. Nageki? No reply, maybe he's not here. Are you here, Niga?
Please be quiet in the library.
Hello.
You're rather noisy today. Did you want something?
Nope, I was just wondering if you were here.
Of course, I'm always here.
He replies from his corner in a somewhat annoyed tone of voice. Oh, the book he's holding. That's assigned reading this semester. Is it any good?
Not really. I'm almost done with it. It forces its safe, ethical viewpoint on the reader, like all assigned reading. The whole concept is inane. Why force everyone to read the same books?
It is pretty boring most of the time.
What do you like to read?
Huh?
You volunteered to work here, so you must like books. I was wondering what to read next.
So you want me to recommend something? He nods. What about... What's Orihado? What about My Little Nico Bar Can't Be This Cute? I liked it.
I've never heard that name before. What is it?
It's a light novel that came out last month. It's about an incredibly tsundere Nico Bar with a complex and her faceless male protagonist brother and...
I see.
He sounds extremely uninterested. Don't look down on light novels. Kiriniko is cute. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode of Hatoful Boyfriend here. Seems like we're finally getting some sort of backstory for our main character. And at this juncture, I just don't know what to think. So I hope to see you next time. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think is going to happen by the end of this series. Bye for now.